there guys, Saber here. Welcome back to Blade Radio. Here we're always pushing the pedal when it comes to bringing you the best mix of driving music and high quality, value for money car products and services.
You got Edge right here too, and you are absolutely right, Saber. It's all here under one roof. And what's more, our friendly and attentive staff is always on hand to give you expert advice on the latest car products available.
Of course, Blade offers top industry brands like Sparco, 3M, Dub, Meguiar's, Pioneer, Mothers, Garment, and many more, all of course at a very reasonable price.
We hope you enjoy your visit here at Blade Auto Center. Meanwhile, let's get right back to the music. Keep it here and always remember, if it's Blade, it's better!
Patuloy na umiikot, minsan ay nasa taas, minsan ay nasa ilalim. Parang walang katapusan, huwag mawala ng pag-asa. Bagong araw ay bagong umpisa. Sa bawat pagbagsak ay pagkakataong umangat. Huwag padadalik sa pagsubok na dumarating. Sa kadiliman
What's up, Bladers? Here we are again, and you are at Blade Radio Live here at Blade Auto Center YouTube channel. Welcome to our daily drive, your everyday tips for the everyday driver. In today's episode, we will be talking about Formula One and MotoGP. It's been an exciting season so far, and everybody's being gushing about this motorsports we talk about here on Daily Drive. If you're new to this channel, my name is Ira Panganiban, and this is our daily drive, your everyday tips for the everyday driver. If you are new to this channel, please like, subscribe, and share, and follow Blade Auto Center on YouTube, Facebook, Lazada, and Shopee. All you have to do is look for the keywords Blade Auto Center. Tatlo lang yon, Blade Auto Center, and you will find us. Again, like, share, subscribe. Daily Drive. Let's begin the show. Before I go anywhere, I'd like to tell you that we are going to have a raffle at the end of the show. So for the first 50 sharers with sharer badges, you are qualified sa ating roleta. Just make sure na na-share ninyo at nakapublic ang ating programa at nakapublic siya. At mag-tag din kayo, 3 friends. Tag 3 friends. And then when you've done that, comment on the comment section, comments box below. At kapag okay na yon at nakita namin ang pangalan ninyo, ilalagay namin siya dyan sa nakikita nyong roleta. Mamaya at the end of the show, we will raffle off, we will spin that roleta, and the winner will be given a special prize from Blade Auto Center. Diba? A warning lang, you have to be at the end of the show. Pag binola namin yung roleta, kailangan present kayo at magsasabi kayong present dun sa comment box sa ibaba para manalo kayo. Pag wala kayong present, we will spin it again and get another winner until we find someone who will say present in our roleta raffle draw. Okay? Special prize goes to the winner later. I don't know what it is, but it's always fun to get a special prize from Blade Auto Center. Yan, di ba? On we go. Before I proceed, I'd like to tell you that for your car and motorcycle needs, Blade is now available on GrabMart. Same day delivery ito, parang Grab Food para sa mga gusto ng less hassle sa purchase transactions nila. Just download the Grab app and follow the 4 easy steps that you're seeing on your screen right now, and you will get what you order. Also, Blade is available on Zing app by Ayala Malls. Anywhere in the Philippines, maipapadala ang item order ninyo ng Blade gamit ang Zing app. Download nyo lang yung Zing app at follow the 4 easy steps. It's on your screen right now. Just do that, whatever it says there on the screen, and you will get whatever you order from Blade Auto Center. Dahil sa situation natin ngayon, gusto namin ng Blade na gawin ang inyong shopping easier and safer dahil pwede rin ang COD o kaya card payment na rin para cashless ang transaction. O, di ba? What are you waiting for? Download the Grab and Zing app at mag-shop online na sa Blade for your car and motorcycle needs. Before we go anywhere, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Please watch this.
Blade Radio Live would like to thank the following sponsors: Dub Project, Hero Motorcycle Accessories, Micromagic Premium Car Care, Sparco Racing Accessories, Pioneer, Transcend, Bosch, Perjua, Type S. If you like the programs at Blade Radio, please support our sponsors. And now, let's get back to our regular program.
Those are our sponsors. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe sa ating social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Shopee, at Lazada. Ang keyword po natin ay Blade Auto Center. Yan po ang ating mga keywords ngayon. And of course, patronize our sponsors so that tuloy-tuloy kami makapag-programa rito. Di ba? Exciting naman eh. Di ba? O punta na tayo doon sa exciting na kwentuhan natin ngayon because pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay MotoGP, katatapos lang ng linggo. And syempre yung Formula 1 na namamayagpag na ngayon si Lewis Hamilton. At sa screen natin, guest natin, ang isa sa pinakamagaling na or one of the experts in motorsports in the country. When it comes to details, medyo tuloy-tuloy ang monitoring niya. At pag nagtatanong kami ng mga balita tungkol sa motorsports, ito ang tinatakbuhan namin. Ang aking kaibigan, si William Herrera. Good day, William. How are you? How are you today?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. A
Oh.
bit warm, warm outside.
Nga.
So,
It's warm outside.
medyo-
It's cold in here. Oh, di ba? Yan po si William. Kung tinitignan niyo yung background niya, yan po ay drawing ng lahat ng track ng Formula 1. Screen grab nyo na, shock yan, no? Di ba? Pinakita niya sa'yo, screen grab nyo na para meron kayong drawing ng lahat ng Formula 1 tracks sa buong mundo. Yung mga sumasali sa F1 ngayon. But anyway, good morning, William. How are you today? How's everything?
Good day, sir. We're doing well. Okay naman. Unfortunately, hindi pa rin tayo nakakabiyahe. So, we have to make do with watching the races on TV, cable and satellite. Yeah.
Oo nga eh. Nami-miss ko na yung nami-miss ko na yung adrenaline tsaka yung live action, yung feeling yung live action pag nanonood ka ng karera doon mismo sa stadium, I'm sure we'll get back to that. I'm sure we'll get back to that pretty soon. I'm sure we'll be able to do that soon enough. I can't wait for it soon enough, but well, we have to. Anyway, last Sunday, MotoGP. Saan to? It's in Europe eh.
Tawag dito. Bigla ako nakalimutan.
Oo nga eh. Dali.
Yeah, in France.
In France, no? Jerez.
Jerez is Spain.
Spain pala, o nga pala, Castilla pala yung Jerez, diba? Anyway, last Sunday, exciting yung MotoGP race last Sunday.
Yes, it was.
Si Mark was sayang high side siya, no? Medyo minalas. So, give us a little bit of the highlights of the MotoGP race in last Sunday.
Okay, it was a flag-to-flag race, meaning nag-change yung conditions. So the riders took off, went on the grid and started the race on dry tires. Around, I think it was lap 4, everybody was sliding on the track, and it was really, really dangerous. So people swapped bikes. So their second bikes were with wet weather tires. And then they continued on racing. Talking about Mark, Mark was started out of the top 10, but was able to vault past a lot of people. That person has no fear. That person has no fear. After coming from 9 months rehab of his broken shoulder.
Yes. Yeah. I was going to say that. He just came from a broken shoulder. He just came from repairing his broken shoulder. That maneuver he did last Sunday was like parang 16 years old siya na walang tama sa katawan.
Walang takot.
Walang takot, di ba? Yeah. Okay, anyway, go on, William.
And then the eventual winner, si Jack Miller of Australia, riding Ducati, when he entered the pits to swap bikes because of the rain, he kind of sped up on the pit entry. The pit entry has predetermined speed. Medyo Jack wasn't able to hit the speed limit button. So he was deemed to have a long lap, actually 2. So which means there's a predetermined extra few corners that he has to go through to serve his penalty. But despite that, Jack was able to methodically gain ground on the leaders one at a time. Plus, it also helped that the people up in front were slipping and sliding, just like Mark. So, eventually, Jack took his second win.
Second win, back to back. Oh. Yeah. Medyo you can say that Jack Miller, si Miller is a pretty good rider on wet surfaces.
Yes. Plus the Ducati did help him a lot because it had all the power that others did not have at that race. So the Ducati power was there.
reviewing yung mga review tungkol dun sa Ducati ngayon, this Ducati for this year, is saying that this is probably the best Ducati they have come out with for the MotoGP.
I heard that. Of course, I'm not an expert on a Ducati, but yeah, I've heard that people were talking that this would be actually they're touted as the possible winners for the championship if they keep on the pace. Talaga, and of course, wag malasin and get into an accident or something. They could be fighting well for the championship by the end of the season.
By the end of the season. Sino ba? Suzuki, Kawasaki, how are they doing right now?
Okay. Now Suzuki. Okay. The standings now is led by Fabio Quartararo of Yamaha. Of course, Pecco Bagnaia, Ducati, the second Ducati rider, and then Johan Zarco also of Ducati. The highest Suzuki. Oh, I can't see. Yeah, this is Joan Mir in sixth.
In sixth. Yamaha is on the lead right now.
Yeah, with Fabio.
With Fabio, no?
Quartararo. Yes.
You think Yamaha will maintain the lead considering the challenge that Ducati is giving them at this moment, at least at the moment?
At the moment, I believe it will be a tight fight. Yamaha has, I think, are good out of the corners, entering and exiting the corners, while Ducati has the top speed. So if the circuit that they're running on will feature long straights, then Ducati will have an advantage. But the twisty corners, the twisty layout, probably it will go to Yamaha.
So it's a battle between power and maneuverability.
Yeah, you have to get the balance right.
You have to get the balance right. Kasi, kasi kung mabilis ka nga like the Ducati, you'll get the straights. But if you're not very far away from the Yamahas, when you hit the twisties, when you hit the turns, the Yamaha will take over the action and will just overtake you. And if there are more twisties than straights, lamang si Yamaha. If the track has more straights than twisties, lamang si Ducati. Is that how you see it, William?
I believe so. I believe so.
Diba?
I believe so. Yes, I believe so.
Mukhang mas exciting nga tingnan nyo ngayon, ano, sa MotoGP. Yung MotoGP is kind of getting more exciting this year than the Formula 1 races. I mean, the Formula 1 races are really, really exciting. I mean, I have to say this, despite Lewis Hamilton taking over again. But still, yung MotoGP is more exciting to watch at the moment because the drama, the action are more unpredictable now than what they are with the Formula 1. Can you tell us more about this, William?
Okay, the good thing with MotoGP, as of now, MotoGP riders, basically anyone has a good fighting chance to take a win in MotoGP. Plus, they're kind of more bunched up together than Formula 1. In Formula 1, the usual suspects would have to be Hamilton, of course. Bottas might be in the mix, and of course, Max Verstappen. Red Bull, they're saying that Red Bull has the power engine, the horsepower needed to take the fight to Mercedes. But just like the last race, it was supposed to be Red Bull who should have taken the win, except for a missed pit call by the team. So those are the breaks that happened to Red Bull.
But lipat tayo ng yeah.
Yes, sir.
Lipat tayo ng Formula 1. Sige, lipat tayo ng Formula 1. In the last race, what was glaring to me was experience. That was very visible in the Red Bull Mercedes matchup in the last Formula 1 race. Yung experience hindi nung driver yung experience nung backup team, the team behind the driver. Kitang-kita mo because Max Verstappen had that window to pit, change his tires, move on to the win. Pero hindi kinuha nung back end people niya. 'di ba?
Yes.
Si Lewis Hamilton ang gumawa noon. Do you see Red Bull RBR learning from this mistake, or do you see them as being, syempre, kulang sa championship experience, William?
Yeah. I believe they know and they will learn from this. It probably it'll be more like whatever Mercedes does, they will kind of copy on track just to ensure that they have a fighting chance. Because the last time that this happened, I believe it was Hungary 2019.
Yeah.
Max was leading the race, and then Lewis pitted an extra time, get fresh tires, and eventually whittle down the lead of Max to take the win. Just like what happened in the past race in Portimao. So Red Bull will have to, actually, they would have to learn and rethink everything and calculate on their feet, keep their brains tuned to the race, and excuse me, keep their race strategies all lined up and all prepare for all possibilities.
The thing that reminds me of this how do you call this? A matchup, diba? This matchup is, I remember a long time ago during the time of Michael Schumacher, this would happen between him and Alonso, exchanging leads in one race, and you will see how Michael Schumacher of the Ferrari team and the team behind him are thinking in the same wavelength. Nakikita mo yun kay Schumacher at saka dun sa Ferrari team niya. Na alam nila yung iniisip ni Michael Schumacher, and then they will study it from the back, and then they will get back to Michael Schumacher if they will agree on the strategy. And this is how Michael Schumacher does. This is how Michael Schumacher gets what? 10, 15, 20 seconds in front of everybody else because nagkakaintindihan sila ng team nila. Hindi ko makita yan dun sa RBR team with Max today.
I would have to agree. Michael back then was on a different playing field talaga, a different level. If I'm not mistaken, Michael back then, whatever happens, every lap that he ran, he would gain about a quarter of a second, a half a second, that sort of thing. And those half-second things in a 60-lap race would be substantial.
It's a huge thing. No, nasabi ko yun, Mike. Nasabi ko yun, William. Kasi in the last race din, di ba? Yung when Max overtook Lewis Hamilton. And then but he went out of the track. Now there was a decision to be made there. Do you keep the lead, or do you give it away to avoid the penalty? Max was saying you should have let me keep the lead, because kung 5-second penalty lang yan, kaya kong ano yan kaya kong ubusin yan, kaya kong i-cover yan dun sa tuloy ng takbo ko. 'Di ba? But yung decision ng back end was, ibigay mo para wala tayong penalty.
Just to be sure.
Yeah, yung driver mo has the guts and the arrogance to say, hindi, kaya ko yan. Yung back end mo, nervyoso. Di ba?
But, okay, on the flip side, baka naman the engineers back at the garage see something on the monitors that the driver does not. Baka mag-overheat, or the brakes are kind of worn down, that sort of thing. I'm not sure. I'm not making any excuse for them, but yeah, so it might not be just Max determining, I want to drive, I want to race, give me the chance, that sort of thing. As far as Lewis is concerned, in the past race, there were clips that came out that he was discussing while driving with the team. They were tossing back and forth scenarios that, Lewis, can you do this? Can you add more time? Blah, 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 which will help the strategy team, the back end, the guys at the back end at the garage, to make better, accurate calculations that would basically give them the win. So
Pero yun nga eh. That's why I'm asking you because that would have been a one-off and we would
yes.
have said, I would have said na hindi, baka may alam yung back end na hindi
Mm.
alam ni Max Verstappen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then we have this second race where Max Verstappen has it already and the back end makes a bad decision again. So
Again.
that's what I'm saying. Because if you talk to Max is the driver. He'll just race.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you ask him anything, I'll just race. I'll just drive. I'll just drive for as fast as I can. I mean, really, but di ba? I mean,
Yeah.
don't you agree that there's something a little bit not
They
necessarily
need to
off?
fix it.
Oo. Di ba?
They need to
But
fix it.
Yeah,
They
but
need
the
to fix it.
experience, it's the experience I am thinking of. May
Ah,
kulang
okay,
sa championship experience si back end ng Red Bull Racing to the point where they are second guessing themselves
Okay.
for dun sa decisions nila.
Yeah.
Do you think they're doing that at the moment?
I think so, but I believe they're making changes na. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they kind of poached about 7 Mercedes engineers, and they kind of moved them, invited them to work at Red Bull. So if that's the case, then these less than 10 people will certainly have a say in what could be and could not be done by the strategy team to help Max or even Sergio win the race.
I see. I'd also like to ask you this: Does a more forceful will a more forceful driver make a difference? I remember Michael Schumacher is a forceful driver. He will
Yes.
force his decision. I remember the former champion driver of Red Bull, Vettel, is a
Vettel.
very forceful driver. He will impose his decision. Max doesn't seem to be that kind of a driver. He seems to be,
Yeah.
well, I want
He's
this,
not.
but
He's not.
yeah, I want this, but okay, I'll do your decision. Will being a little bit more forceful
Yeah.
dahil alam niya yung ginagawa niya work for Max Verstappen. I remember the Iceman. Don't tell me what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. He'll tell his team that. Di ba? I remember we were there.
We were in
there
Abu Dhabi then.
We were in Abu Dhabi then. Di ba? I remember that. That was
Abu
classic.
Dhabi, yeah.
Di ba? That was classic. That was
Yeah.
legendary. Di ba? But so
Yeah.
do you think a little more forcefulness from Max Verstappen help him to start getting one over Lewis Hamilton?
Yeah, I believe so. Your observations are correct. He needs to kind of assert his number one leadership in number one status in Red Bull, to ensure that kahit paano, Red Bull will be there with a fighting chance to take the win at the end of the race. And I would like to add, Sergio also needs to step up because the team there, of course, in Formula One, there's the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors. Red Bull will not win the Constructors if Sergio keeps on finishing 4th, 8th, 10,
Yeah.
whatever. So he needs to be there with a fighting chance, a good chance to score decent points for the Constructors' Championship as well.
So, galing, no? Ganda, no? Exciting. How do you,
Yeah.
tell me, how do you gauge the year? After, the last time we talked, medyo iffy pa tayo doon sa itsura eh. Ngayon ba, meron ka ng definite look at how the season will end up?
For Formula One, smart money will still have to be on Hamilton. He's determined. He wants to win. He wants to keep on racing. Report says that by Silverstone in July, he wants his contract for 2022 ironed out. He wants to sign it immediately so that he can focus on racing. Because 2019, well, of course, 2020 was a throwaway year. 2019, and I think they kind of stretched the period of when he will sign. They were going back and forth with conditions and everything. But this year, Lewis wants to sign as early as July and cement his status in Mercedes. Yeah. But also that's dependent if Toto Wolff will stay, because it is known that Lewis will not drive for Mercedes if Toto leaves Mercedes.
Yun, that's another
Yeah.
factor, no?
Yeah.
That's another factor. Oh,
Yes.
yun. Tapos you gave us the you gave us the news na nagbago yung schedule ng Formula 1 for this year.
Yes. Turkey, due to COVID, unfortunately, was dropped. So they will do two races again in Austria. So it's the Austrian GP and the Styrian GP. It'll be July. So I believe, I'm sorry to say, but there could be a few more races who will be dropped in the coming months because of COVID. Well,
Oh,
one,
that's
one
sad.
of one of the chopping block has to be Brazil, and
Oh, yeah.
Mexico is another one. So
Yeah.
it would be difficult for them to host the Grand Prix. Kaya nga siguro these drivers need to keep on scoring, keep on winning, get the most, because you'll never know how many races will be left in the calendar.
Will be left, ano? Oh,
Yes.
they need as much points as they can possibly garner for
This early
these
on.
races. Oh, we're not traveling. Sana we can be traveling. I'd like to see those races. It's getting to be very exciting. Although, again, as you said, Lewis Hamilton is lording it over. But there are other drivers stepping up to the plate, and you don't know. You don't know if somebody will just at some point just break into the mix and do some crazy things, and make Lewis Hamilton scratch his head with this kind of season, with this kind of blowout season. So thank you, William. Thank you. And
right,
if
thank
there's
you.
anything you'd like to tell our friends out there, Red Rock Travel, what are you planning? What does Red Rock have in the pipelines right now?
We're currently still on a let's see basis because of the COVID restrictions. But once we're allowed to travel, and once the countries that are hosting the Grand Prix will accept Filipinos, we will be ready for all our clients, all our friends, and bring them back to where the action is. Because nothing beats watching MotoGP, Formula One live.
Yeah.
Nothing will compare. You watch it once, you're
hooked.
you're hooked. For
You're
sure.
done. Okay, it's not just MotoGP. It's not just Formula One. You have others, tennis, right?
Yes, Grand Slam tennis, Australian Open, Wimbledon, and of course we also do NBA.
You do NBAs, right?
Yes.
So invite our
Hopefully.
friends out there. Hopefully, when
Yes.
we open up, to
When
call
we
up.
open up, Yeah. If, to all our friends on Blade Radio, please, when you have an itching to travel and watch the races or the games live, please do hit us up. We are found on Facebook, Red Rock Travel Philippines, and also on Instagram. And yeah, please, our website is redrocktravelphil.com.
Right. Thank you very much, William. It's always
you.
nice
Thank
and
you,
fun
thank you.
talking to you. I love those races. I love the insights that you give us about these drivers and their teams. Thank you very much. Have a good day, William.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. Stay safe, everyone.
All right. Bye-bye. That's William Herrera of Red Rock Travel. He brings us to the races. Literally, not figuratively, literally brings us to the races. I've seen a lot of races because of Red Rock Travel, and it's not so expensive to go to join the race. Huh? I mean, really, you can save up for it, and it will not cost you your life savings to to hook up with Red Rock Travel when we can travel. To hook up with Red Rock Travel when we can travel and go to the races. Okay, here we're back to here. Ow, pabigat ito. Boom. Yeah. Petshop.ph, your one-stop shop for all of your pet companions needs, your pet care needs. This is a smart heat. It's chow food for your hamsters and your rabbits. You can find it at petshop.ph. Of course, there's this, your premium organic cat shampoo. There you go, a cat shampoo. Your nice rose and jasmine oil for our dog plus. This is for your dogs. There you go. Let me turn around. There you go. There you go. And of course, these are your anti-tick and flea and anti-mage soap for your dogs. This should be good. You should take care of your dogs. You know, the tick and fleas, they are not good for you also physically. So get rid of them. That's you can find them at petshop.ph. Petshop.ph can be found at www.petshop.ph. And you can also find it at Shopee. The keyword is petshop_ph. Also in Lazada, petshop.ph. For physical stores, you can go to Clipper at Festival Mall in Alabang, Clipper at Harbor Point in Subic, Clipper in Marquee Mall in Angeles City, and Clipper at Feliz Mall in Marikina City. That is your petshop.ph. Yan. Go to www.petshop.ph, your one-stop shop for all your pet needs. Yo. Diba? Also, don't forget our Car Club Philippines Facebook group. This is the Facebook group that gives you an update on the road, on the spot, kung ano yung mga banggaan, kung may baha, kung may traffic. Also features some pasaway drivers. And in case something happens to you, or you have an emergency on the road, you can always post on their Facebook page, Car Club Philippines Facebook group. And one way or the other, someone will come over to help you or rescue you. That is our Car Club Philippines Facebook group. Go like, go subscribe, go share, diba? And follow it, like it, and follow it. Car Club Philippines Facebook group. Don't go away. I need you to see a few things from our sponsors.
Welcome back, Bladers. With the average price of gas continually increasing, many motorists have been feeling the pressure to look for ways to improve their fuel economy. Putting some attention towards basic auto care can lead to more mileage per liter and, in turn, more savings. Welcome to our daily drive. If you are not subscribed yet, you are missing out. Today, we will be talking about the 5 easy steps to better gas mileage. Number 1. Check tire pressure. Keep tires properly inflated, and you may improve your gas mileage by up to 3%. Number 2. Use the right motor oil. By using the right motor oil, you may improve gas mileage by 1 to 2% by using the grade of motor oil recommended by the manufacturer. Number 3. Replace clogged air filters. Replacing clogged air filters on older vehicles can improve fuel economy and will improve performance and acceleration on all vehicles. Number 4. Check engine performance. Regularly have your engine performance checked by your trusted mechanic to ensure that your engines are performing at its best. Keep your engine running efficiently may improve gas mileage by an average of 4%. Number 5. Keep the top of the battery clean. Dirt becomes a conductor can drain battery power. Further, as corrosion accumulates on battery terminals, it becomes an insulator, inhibiting current flow. Proactive vehicle maintenance is a motorist's best money-saving tip. Routine car care not only helps save on fuel costs, but it helps identify small issues so they can be serviced before they become bigger, which may lead to more costly repair. We publish a new episode every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, so that you don't miss out on any of our new releases. For more car care and maintenance tips, visit www.blade.ph. It's Blade, it's better.
Forget to take care of your car. The earlier you recognize warning signs, the earlier you repair them, the better it is for you and the safer it is for your drives around your car. Okay? Those are very good tips. We should follow them. Okay. Punta na muna tayo dun sa ating industry news. Let's have our industry news right now. Let's do a quick run-up of our industry news. Our first news is going to be about Volkswagen. They are now teasing their new concept electric vehicle hatch, the ID10. You can see on the video, you can see on the pictures, the president and CEO of Volkswagen, Rafe Brandstatter, showing off that new concept car. It's the Volkswagen EV hatch ID10. The new concept car shared by Brandstatter is more like a performance version of the ID3 electric hatchback sold in Europe, and it has matte gray finish with green accents, large wheels, Alcantara wrapped interior, green accent, and its rated output is 329 horsepower. It features a four-wheel drive system, and it runs 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 5.3 seconds. That is Volkswagen's new electric vehicle. Our next industry news is about Lamborghini. They have now announced their Direzione Cortauri. What is Direzione Cortauri? It is what they call the direction towards electrification. Lamborghini's president and CEO has presented their plans and their steps that they are taking towards electrifying the process and programs of Lamborghini, including creating electric supercars, electric vehicle supercars, EV supercars, and also lowering the carbon footprint of their plants. They are going to be starting this out in their Sant'Agata Bolognese site, and they are going to reduce the carbon footprints of these sites. The Direzione Cortauri has begun, and it will continue to about 2035 when they believe they will have electrified all of their models, most of their models rather, and their manufacturing capability. That's our latest news from Lamborghini. The next will be our news about McLaren. McLaren again partnered with Gulf Oil, and they commemorated it by creating a special edition 720S. The 720S of the McLaren is, as you can see on your screen, colored in the colors of Gulf Oil, which is sky blue, featuring the orange accents of Gulf Oil. The Gulf special Gulf livery 2720S will serve as a tribute to the iconic racing design, as well as the successful connection between McLaren and the oil frame, which started with the brand's founder, Bruce McLaren. That would be for our industry news for the day. All right, those are industry news for the day. I'd like to show you something. This is the Pertua CAGS gear oil. This gear oil is very important for your car's transmissions, as this is a oil and this is fortified with Pertua's oil and metal treatment. This provides the gears excellent shield against wear and tear due to friction, heat, corrosion, abrasion, and impact, and at the same time boosting performance efficiency. The inherent excellent thermal and chemical stability of Pertua CAGS gear oil keeps it constantly effective even at high temperatures. It has a proprietary ingredient that prevents oxidation, making both the gear and the oil last longer than their usual life expectancy. This is Pertua's CAGS gear oil. You can find this at any and all Blade Auto Center stores, or you can order it online at blade.ph, and you can have it anytime. That is our product for Blade at the moment. Oh, yun. You see that? You see that? That's very fun. Again, we're going to be having our raffle in a little while, and when we do this raffle, that means one of you who shared and tag the 3 of your friends who will win a special prize from Blade Auto Center. And we can do that. Can we do that now? You want to do that now? We'll do the raffle now. O, raffle na natin. Di ba? Raffle na tayo! Raffle na ba? Raffle na ba? O, raffle na tayo. Raffle na. It's raffle time. And we're spinning it. Okay, you have to be here. You have to be present for you to win. You have to type present. Samantha Llanos. It's Samantha Llanos. Let's find out if she's here. Medyo may lag dun sa Facebook and going to here. So we're kind of giving them a few seconds to compensate for the lag. But at the moment, I'm going to count to 10. From this point onwards, if Samantha Llanos doesn't say present, then we'll have to do it one more time. Samantha Llanos is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Samantha Llanos, come on, catch up with the lag. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Naku, wala si Samantha Llanos. Sayang. Pinagbigyan na natin para sa lag. Okay, let's spin it again. Let's see kung aabot yung susunod na tatawagin natin. Di ba? We're compensating for the lag na. I'm sorry. We're compensating. Andy. Oh, hindi si Andy. A-N-N at saka D-Y. Yung apelyido D-Y. Andy. Okay, we're giving you a chance now. I know we're compensating for the lag. That's why I'm medyo delaying my counting so that you can catch up with the lag. So, Andy. Oh, yan. I'm going to start counting now. Please type present and then press send so I can see your name and we can give you the special prize we have for our guests, for our viewers here on Blade Radio Live. 1, Andy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there she is. Present. Andy got it. Yan. Meron na tayong winner. And please get in touch with Blade Radio Live. You can communicate with our guys from the back end and tell them how we can get in touch with you so that you can claim your prize for the day. It's a special one. It's from Blade Auto Center, and I'm sure if you're a car lover, you are going to enjoy this prize from Blade Auto Center. That's it. Okay, that's my day for today. And before I go anywhere, I'd like to tell you guys to please stay with us every day. Watch us, monitor us. We do this every day. We have different personalities to entertain you and to educate you and to give you insights on a daily basis, Mondays through Sundays. On Mondays, we have Senpai Kazu every Monday for Iisang Pangarap. Every Tuesday, we have Love for her Blade Moto. Every Wednesdays is Mr. Right, di ba? For Blade Stories. On Thursdays, that's going to be me for my show, Our Daily Drive. On Fridays, we have Bloody Boom with Jack Logan. And on Saturday, we have DJ Rabito and the What's Up Bladers. And every Sunday, Blade Stories Reloaded naman with Mr. Right. Yeah, di ba? Ang ganda yan. Those are our lineups for every day of the week. And I am sure you guys are going to enjoy all the other guys who sit in this chair with me and deliver news, information, entertainment, and fun to you guys out there. But right now, I gotta go. Time's up. I have to give the seat up. But I'd like to say thank you very much. I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week again for our Daily Drive. My name is Ira Panganiban. Maraming salamat at kita-kits pa rin sa country's largest accessory chain store for cars, Blade Auto Center. Ira Panganiban signing out. Bye.
Blade Radio Live would like to thank the following sponsors: Dub Project, Hero Motorcycle Accessories, Micromagic Premium Car Care, Sparco Racing Accessories, Pioneer, Transcend, Bosch, Perjua, Type S. If you like the programs at Blade Radio, please support our sponsors. And now, let's get back to our regular program.
Buhay patuloy na umiikot. Minsan